In your face.
Wide, get wide.
Hey, ball 66.
On first down, White. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Ball 66.
We got it.
Hey, Alabama.
The 48 right now. Let's go.
23 down.
Throwing on first down is Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, switch.
Mike 55. Hey, eat.
Ball 50.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike.
Hey, exit.
Here I come again.
Hey, hey.
Throwing again. Brady. He's got a man complete. It's Julian Edelman. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Julian Edelman, 40 yards. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
All drives that result in points hurt a defense, but when they are the sustained variety, play after play, and they just can't get off the field and stop them, that can be demoralizing.
The point after try for Gostkowski. And it's good to make it 14-0. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's bring it.
47.
Right here, guys. Mike 51, Mike 51.
26.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Prescott. he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 27-yard line. Prescott looks to throw on first. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That one goes for 24 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. A 3-yard touchdown run as they are now on the board here in the first half. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
I enjoyed watching Robert Quinn in pregame warm-ups with you down on the field. Did it surprise you how tall and angular he is? You wouldn't think he'd be able to play against the run that well, would you?
But he can, and he showed it right there, didn't he?
That's that wrestling background he has. He understands leverage as well as anyone in the game. A big-time wrestler in high school. He didn't lose very often.
3-time heavyweight state champ in South Carolina.
Hey, check it.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist, twist. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. I got you, boy. I got you, boy. Switch, switch, switch.
Hey, check it.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Okay, double up, double up, double up, double up.
Hey, check it.
From the gun on third down, Brady. It's complete. James White. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Fourth down now after a loss of 2.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball, because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. Here we go. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
We're going to 53.
Slam. Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
26.
Looking to throw. Prescott. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Cooper was the intended target, and it's third down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Absolutely. Very well could have been a third interception in half number 1. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
47.
It's going to be a long 51 for Mike, boys. 51. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike, 51.
26.
Prescott from the gun. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 30 yards there, and of course the first down as well. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Prescott now. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, then they get a chance to continue their drive.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
He's not going to get me. 51, Mike. Mike, 51. I'm not ready. Check 26.
Prescott yet again. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Intended that time for Cooper. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And that'll set them back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Crash, crash. Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day.
Rip.
Alert 3.
Hey, check Mike, check Mike. Hey, 66.
From the gun, it's Brady. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Jordan Lewis right there on the coverage. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
You better bring it. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it.
Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Mike, 55.
Ozzy. Ozzy. Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
Right there in the middle. 55. Curvin.
Shotgun now for Brady. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
72.
Mike 55, Mike 55.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
55's my guy, 55. We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go. Mike 55, Mike 55. 3 buzz, 3 buzz, 3 buzz.
Check it.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, if you kill it, motion me out. Hey, check Mike, check Mike. Watch it, 55. Hey, tighten down.
72.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat. Hey, we heavy on the
Hey,
end.
orbit.
Mike 55. Check 55, Mike. You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me. Check. Fresno.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Big stop. Let's go. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Check.
Shadow.
Check. 55 to Mike. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the...
Bravo.
Alert.
The final shot before half for Brady. He's got White here. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Here we go, 46. We're going to 54. Wide in.
They go to Elliott again. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Bang, bang. 25. Check 25. Check 25.
Prescott on first down. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. They'll run on first down. It's Elliott, and that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Here we go, 51. Here we go, 47.
To throw is Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 32-yard line. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Elliott running right. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Prescott. He's got the connection to Cooper. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. Prescott now 10 of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a 1st and 10. They'll run with Elliott. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Here's Prescott. That is caught inside the 5. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot.
There you go. Go ahead, 51.
Quarterback, don't get nervous.
Here we go, 46.
Don't get nervous.
Check 3.
Hey, kill.
Tight toe.
So that'll back him up 5.
Come on now, let's go.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal.
Hatchet. Check. Crunch.
After the penalty, it's Elliott.
It's right.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown of the night, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Forbath, the extra point, and we are tied at 14. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
And it's Michelle once again. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Wait, that flag 20.
Like the 48 right now. Let's go. Not today, you are. Not today. Check, 48's the mic. Check, 48's the mic.
Let's go on. No, 66.
It's just me and you. 48, 48.
Buzz.
He's tired of me. He's tired of us.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And out will come the offense as they take over. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense. We got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Back now in Foxborough. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the 4th quarter.
Hey, kill. 27.
Silver.
26.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Prescott. And he rifles one incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
I'm scared. Shit. Put it two. Check.
Throwing. Prescott. Looks to throw. Fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And I don't think Edelman will be able to get to this one. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Strong right. 3 down. Hey,
72.
3 down. Begin.
Protein spill.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Wait, set. Alabama, 380.
Let's go. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the shift.
72.
Opting to run again here with White. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
New England on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11.
Go Bandit.
Check 3, check 3.
Regular.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. New England on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11.
Here we go. Mike 48, Mike 48.
Shadow.
Hey, switch gears.
Alert.
48 for Mike. I know he ain't got it.
Rip.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. That's complete to White. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Here's Austin. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've got momentum on their side. They were once down 14-0. Now it's even at 14 as they look to put together a drive to get them the lead. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. This is Elliott. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy 1st down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. And that led to a really nice game.
Pass on target, Prescott to Cooper, and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Prescott to throw it. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a 1st. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Watch twist. Check it out, read.
On 1st down. It's Elliott. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Kill. Here we go, 46.
Prescott to throw. Firing quickly here in and that's complete.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
Here's Prescott. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And down inside the 15 he goes. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Prescott going to come up 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. Now Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper in the final minute, and the Cowboys have taken the lead. Forbath to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. This is taken at his 4. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late-game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution.
Ozzie, check it, reload.
Brady to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. He was looking for Edelman there. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. And they'll indeed take a knee. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And, of course, this win a big one. They can hang their hat on this victory on the road against the defending Super Bowl champs.
And you know how difficult it is for the team that wears the crown, because they're going to get everyone's best shot. So let's face it, they circled this game. We're going to go in there and take down the defending Super Bowl champs. This is our opportunity. They're not going to walk out of here with a trophy today, but they will walk out with respect around the league. And to them, that's vitally important.